For the first time in a very long time, my character has a frown. Let me tell you why. As most of you know, recently the Innovation Awards were hosted. Now, I kind of forgot that this even was happening in the first place, and I didn't really catch it because it happened at 3 a.m. for me. Thank you, Roblox. Very cool. But this was the moment when it should have been announced that the Strongest Battlegrounds had won the People's Choice Award. If you don't remember, the Innovation Awards were happening. The Strongest Battlegrounds got nominated for 3 awards, I believe. 2 of those were ones that you could vote for when the things started. And the other one was the People's Choice Award, which would be announced on RDC, which was yesterday. And the other 3 nominees were Dress to Impress, Gunfight Arena, and Driving Empire. Now, of course, looking at those picks, the Strongest Battlegrounds was the obvious winner because Dress to Impress, they didn't really have anything going on to push the people to vote for the game. Gunfight Arena is just not big enough of a game to even compete. And then Driving Empire, it's kind of the same as Gunfight Arena. And because the owner promised us free KJ if we won, we just kind of assumed that we would win. But then I woke up because I've slept through the event. It was at 3 a.m. Let me sleep, man. I was expecting some positive messages about the Strongest Battlegrounds winning. Well, turns out we lost.
And the winner is Gunfight Arena.
We lost to Gunfight Arena. Now, of course, Gunfight Arena is a pretty sizable game itself, but not sizable enough to beat the Strongest Battlegrounds. Like, I genuinely don't know how this happened. And the thing is that Santino, the owner, knew that we would have lost. Now, why is this, you may ask? Well, that is because during the nominations, the winner gets to hold an acceptance speech. In this case, this was Jandel with Gunfight Arena, and they had this whole recorded section of him talking about the game and stuff, and saying thank you for the award. If the Strongest Battlegrounds had won the category, Santino would have been contacted a very long time ago to record one of these, or at least one of the people from the developer team of the Strongest Battlegrounds. Hi, editing from here. What I just said is completely wrong. Apparently every single nominee has to record one of the sections in case they win. That's why Jandel said, if you're watching this, then I guess we won. I don't know how I glossed over that. Sorry for spreading misinformation. What I just said is not true. The developer team did not know that they would have lost. Okay, back to the video. And I mean, Santino himself, he hasn't really said anything about it. He just posted the link. I guess this guy did not get the news. Skull. So yeah, we lost. What now? Now, there are a lot of people that quickly jumped out of their chair and immediately called out Roblox for rigging this voting, which is true. 100%, the Strongest Battlegrounds had the most votes. Gunfight Arena had absolutely no chance to win. And this is with all respect, this is just objectively speaking. So how did they rig it? What happened? Well, the leading theory is that Roblox has a few insiders. It's like a couple of people, a small group of people, and they actually decide who wins. They do this at Game of the Year as well. It's a similar process. And this is a pretty acceptable thing to do unless you make the community think that they are actually voting for the winner. I don't know. I think this is kind of stupid, but did Roblox rig it? Well, I don't think so, actually. I think it was the Strongest Battlegrounds who rigged it. You guys remember KJ? Also Quicker Borals. Literally everyone forgot about that. The Strongest Battlegrounds basically rigged the voting beforehand by promising the biggest most anticipated character in the game. And this, of course, wasn't allowed, so that's why Roblox did not let them win. We should have seen this coming. It was literally to be expected. I mean, do you remember how big this was? There were a bunch of YouTubers making videos about this. Like, for a time, a few channels on YouTube were just about KJ, and anything the owner said in the sub announcements or announcements channel, if it had anything slightly to do with KJ, there would be a video about it. It was crazy. And let's not forget about the general chat. That also was a nightmare. So, what is all this? Is the owner scamming us? Well, the community seems to think so, because if you open the general chat, which is in general just That was a weird pun. But that's just a bad idea in general. It's just complete chaos. I'm centering all of this because there's not anything that I could probably show here. But this is what I mean, right? There's people spamming this message saying Santino is a scammer, right? People are not happy. This was like 2 months ago at this point. We waited 2 months for this, by the way, like, and we just lost. So how did the community react to this? Also, I just want to apologize if I sound like I have a very deep voice. That's because I just woke up. It's 11 a.m. I just had breakfast and I woke up to this news, okay? I'm scared to click this button. Let's just do it. Yeah, okay. People are not happy. KJ is no longer available. We have this weird, stupid copy pasta again. KJ update is no longer real. It used to be a little bit worse before this, but people are not happy. I think we can tell. This was the content creators chat reaction live. This was right before the winner got announced and Strongest Battlegrounds was lost. Let's just say... I don't think anyone understood it at that point. The general chat was in denial. They were saying that we won. I don't know if it's like some sort of bait for the people that weren't watching the stream. This is some strange coping mechanism I see. And of course, KJ was the main concern in this moment in time. The moment I woke up and learned about this information, I also did a poll on my YouTube channel asking, were the Innovation Awards rigged? And 94% says yes, 100%. I never asked who rigged it. It could have been Roblox or the Strongest Battlegrounds. In my opinion, it was the Strongest Battlegrounds who rigged it in the first place, and that's why it feels rigged by Roblox, because we didn't win even though we had more votes. People are saying, no way bro, it was all bribes. All bribes. Rigged. No way the Strongest Battlegrounds won against the biggest platform, Blox Fruits, but lost to the worst possible game, Gunfighting Arena. It's people's choice, not developers or David's choice. Come back with good explanations on why that is better than Strongest Battlegrounds David. It's true though. Why is it called people's choice if it's not even the people's choice? Unless with the people in question they mean a small group of people who decide everything are the people in question in the room with us right now. Well, what's next? We were promised KJ, but since we lost, are we still getting it? Well, I'm guessing yes, because the way this thing was announced was basically assuming that the Strongest Battlegrounds would win. So everyone just kind of took it as a fact that KJ would be releasing on the 7th of September, but no one really took into account the possibility of us losing. But because of the community outrage that would happen if Santino now says that KJ will just not be coming, I don't think anyone can recover from something like that. So KJ will likely still be available for a period of time nonetheless, just to keep the player base happy. But we lost and there's nothing we can do about it. It's just better to accept our losses. I mean, the Strongest Battlegrounds did win 2 other categories. It's fine. In terms of votes, the Strongest Battlegrounds definitely won. Yeah, this video was very impromptu because I heard about this news the moment I woke up, and I just thought like, okay, I have to make a video about this. This is big news. But yeah, now that you're all informed on the matter, we can all go back to bed and hibernate until KJ actually comes out, because I'm sure it'll happen, hopefully. Thanks for watching.